Welcome to Barnstable Today. I'm Nick Cortez. Just a reminder that you can check out full-length meetings, special events, and every program we air here on Channel 18 online. You can find it in the town's video archives at town.barnstable.ma.us. Well, guess where I am? I am on the roof of the hangar of the Cape Air headquarters here at the Barnstable Municipal Airport, and behind me right here is the largest solar photovoltaic installation in southeastern Massachusetts. Certainly a huge accomplishment, plenty to celebrate, and down below me 50 or 60 feet there's a celebration going on. Lots of people with lots of other people to thank to make this all possible and to make Cape Air virtually an electricity neutral facility. It's a pretty big development, so let's go downstairs and take a look at what people had to say.
I just want to recognize and thank each and every one of you from Cape Air. It is an employee-owned company. A lot of what you have done through your hard work has made our greening initiative possible. So everybody owns, literally, figuratively, and in every way, a piece of what we're doing. That commitment to our communities, which is reflected in a lot of different ways, support of everything from education, arts and culture, environment especially, and that's what we're here to celebrate today, is embodied by what we've created. And the visible part of it, actually it's not visible unless you have a helicopter and can go up and look at it. That is the tip of the iceberg. That's the visible part of a company that is really striving to be socially and environmentally responsible. Some people say, well, you're running an airline. Being environmentally responsible, that's kind of an oxymoron. And actually the opposite is true. Those companies that have the greatest impact are the ones that need to work the hardest to overcome it and to offset it. So I'm really proud of the fact that this company has stepped up, has recognized that we do have an impact. We have a noise impact, we have a carbon impact, and we're going to do whatever we can now and going forward to be a good citizen of the planet and of the communities that we serve. So I want to applaud all of you folks at Cape Air for making this happen.
This initiative is so important, and I'm very proud to see Cape Air taking the lead in southeastern Massachusetts, and the fact that they've identified that they impact noise and they impact the carbon footprint, and that this is that's pretty amazing when you see the change there in 1 year in wattage and output, and we can do it, and we can do it in other places, and we should be doing it. So taking the steps to become energy neutral, along with the community efforts and providing employees, well actually the owners, the tools and resources for energy efficiency at home, underscores that Cape Air understands Cape Cod's concerns about energy and the environment, and are committed to continuing to be good neighbors to the people of Cape Cod. And I commend Cape Air on their efforts. Hope this kick-starts a trend not only in the aviation industry, but for everybody else as well. So congratulations to Cape Air on this terrific initiative.
As we celebrate an extraordinary story and commitment by one local business that has chosen to lead our region in energy efficiency. We in Barnstable are extremely proud to be the host community for southeastern Massachusetts' largest solar project and the home of a business putting together a comprehensive energy plan that is a model for us all. In my State of the Town address 2 years ago, I talked about the issue of energy efficiency and the need for partnerships with our business community when I said, ultimately, if Barnstable is to truly reduce its carbon footprint appreciably, more than just municipal energy reductions will be required. Barnstable's businesses must also become greener. And we have seen some great examples of that business leadership over the last few years. Now today we celebrate the work here at Cape Air. You have demonstrated the kind of foresight and leadership that will be necessary if this region is to achieve the reduction in energy use required to substantially reduce our carbon footprint, while at the same time increasing the number of jobs and economic development possible with renewable energy technologies. Yes, you, the employees of Cape Air, the Cape Air family, have a story to tell. A story of vision, of leadership, of civic and corporate responsibility. I will ask today our town's Renewable Energy Commission to join other energy committees from around Cape Cod, to reach out to you here at the family of Cape Air, to listen to your story, and to make sure other members of our business community in each of our towns are fully aware of what you have done. To every Cape Cod employee, Cape Air employee, a grateful community says thanks.
So a little bit about the Green Initiative. It really is more than the solar project over there. There's lots of things going on. I don't know whether you got a chance to look at the video. We all got together and we tried to figure out what does it mean when an airline goes green, and we have 6 prongs of that. But we also realized that it wasn't something that a green initiative doesn't spring out of nowhere, especially not anywhere, especially not for a company like Cape Air. I'm going to bring Rick Presbury up here. He's the man from Housing Assistance Corporation, and they are going green in a big way too, and they've been inspiring us.
We began our efforts back in 1977 after the oil crisis, and those of you who have a few years under your belt will remember the oil crisis. In the time since then, we've provided energy improvements to more than 4,000 houses on Cape Cod. That means they're all using less energy than they would have used. And the rule in those energy improvements is right and tight. That is, you make the house energy efficient before you go towards active solar and other kinds of activities. And so we're doing that. We're working actively with the county now. The county has a great program, as you probably know. We also have been greening some of our buildings. 3 years ago, our office building on West Main Street across from the waterfall Miniature Golf, we redid the flat roof and added insulation. We redid the walls and the sidewalls and added insulation. We've saved 47% in our combined gas and electricity costs since then, just with making the building right and tight. What I wanted to finish up with is 2 things. The notion that it's about oil, and of course it's really not about oil. In 1974 it was about oil. Now it's about saving our planet. It has nothing to do with whether we're buying oil here or there, Venezuela, and I think we need to be clear that we all need to join together to save energy in every way we can, whether it's light bulbs or just responsible behavior. That's the key to solving this problem. That this is the curve of our use of electricity. This is the curve. It's not going to change. We have to conserve to keep the curve from getting steeper, because our whole society is going electronic. Everything we do is going electronic. And so if we're going to survive from an energy standpoint, every house and every building has to be self-sufficient. That's the direction we have to go. And so we're doing our part. It's every step of the way is a struggle. Cape Air is doing its part, and it's done a lot of work to get this far. But we've all got to do that work and take every step if we want to sustain our planet. Thank you very much.
Well, everything that you've seen and heard so far, believe it or not, is only the beginning for the Cape Air facility. In addition to the enormous solar installation that they have on the roof, one Cape Air official told me that they plan on changing around the siding, putting in a new HVAC system, and that's just going to make this building even more energy efficient than it already is. Now, let's take a look at this week's meetings. On Monday, September 27th, the Planning Board meets in the Town Hall hearing room at 7 p.m. Tuesday, September 28th, the School Committee meets in the Town Hall hearing room. The Waterways Committee meets in the Selectmen's Conference Room. And the Greater Hyannis Civic Association holds an information session regarding the November debt exclusion ballot questions on sewer expansion and private roads. Members of CFAC, the Citizens Advisory Committee, and town staff will be on hand to make presentations and answer questions. All those meetings happen at 7 p.m. Wednesday, September 29th, the Zoning Board of Appeals meets at 7 p.m. in the Town Hall hearing room. Well, that's all for now. I'm Nick Cortese, and we'll see you next time on Barnstable Today.